Alright, one last tea party. I want it to be the perfect tea party. For that, we need Heinrich, the polar bear, and the Nekomata. Alright, Nekomata. Invite to the party. Now we just need to pass time. Spend it with Emily. If you got some time, why don't we have a drink? I'll be having orange juice. That's about items needed for your plan, for our plan. There's no way I'd have anything useful like that. Don't rely on me for this. Mysterious Machina. This is a Machina, right? Looks interesting, but I don't know anything about it. Pizza order. I heard someone to do something for me. It's something like that, isn't it? Doesn't look like she ordered it. That's how it tells I can time loop. Does a boring arm like that really exist? Sounds like a torture device. Regrets? Regrets? Not that I can think of. I get to live doing whatever I want. The phenomenon? The same time has been repeating? Doesn't that just mean every day has gone boring? You sure you aren't just misunderstanding things? Either way, it doesn't concern me. Alright, go out for a drink. Mother seems to have regained her dream of becoming an idol. We're playing up our Fox Idol sister appeal just as we did before. But I failed at the auditions and couldn't make my debut, so I've been servicing the judges. Okay, I need to redo that one. But I failed at the auditions and couldn't make my debut, so I've been servicing the judges by swallowing them whole. That doesn't sound like a good idea. But all the judges seemed overjoyed with it. I make sure to spit them out later, so don't worry about them. Spend some time keeping Emily company. So all the idol judges are into 4, huh? 2PL. Let's get the bear girl. Invite to the tea party. Heinrich, let's invite you. So Alistair Marion can have the perfect tea party. Alright. I guess Cupid is next. Everyone's eating lunch. Want to eat with us, Luca? That's what I was needed for our plan. Cupid's bow and arrow probably wouldn't work. Maybe you should give up. The Machina? What's this? I don't know. Pizza order. Huh? There's a service like that? If I got fired from my current job, you think I should do delivery work? You'd be good at it. You can fly. Tools that can loop time. I think I've heard about that somewhere. There's some kind of department that studies stuff like that in heaven. But when heaven fell, that place got smushed. I don't think it's there anymore. Regrets? I mess up a lot at my job. The good thing about me is that I don't fuss over it. I do love Cupid. The phenomenon. You're not putting me in charge of this time stuff, are you? Give me a different assignment, please. Heaven must be a really bureaucratic place, huh? Eat together. There's so many fun and sweet things on the surface, and the polar bears are cute too. Much. It's nice to eat delicious looking things, however, I still miss heaven. How could you say that? I've eaten so many tasty things, I've been gaining weight. Cut it out. Hey, we're still eating! Put that sword away! Much. Spend some time eating with Cupid and the others. It is now 3 p.m. Alright, we hung out with all of them. You have an ending. I guess I'll hang out with Lily. Found items needed for our plan. I'm not familiar with these items. They were something alchemic. No, don't mind me. Mysterious Machina. Machina isn't my specialty, and this one looks quite sophisticated. Pizza order. Pizza? It wasn't me. Tools I can loop time. An item like that would be torture itself. I wonder if the owner who created it had a cruel personality. Ilias? Yeah, kind of. Regrets? Regrets? You're asking me about that? Bet there was a moment when I would wind back the clock. That time has long since passed. The phenomenon? Really, that sounds intriguing. But that's beyond my field of expertise, so I can't help you. Play card games. Miss Lily, why were you being so kind as to stop me from getting my revenge? Because it didn't suit you. If you were the type to feel relieved after carrying out your revenge, I would have left you alone. You should know I'm not a good person. If I could get my revenge and start a new life, I would have no problem with that. But you're different. You're the type who reserves a sense of guilt in their heart as they decide on their revenge. If that happened, you would be in a vicious cycle. It'd be like continuing to drink a poison that exasperates your symptoms because you believe it to be a medicine. Revenge to me is a poison? The experience of killing is poison, no matter how you try to rationalize it. Even if you believe it to be legitimate retribution, it will surely eat away at your soul. From the standpoint of those who have experienced killing once, the hurdle for the second killing is much lower. First kill. Even if it's for the right reason to you, no. It's bad enough that a good reason can lead to killing. Once they become set from their first successful killing, the person becomes a danger to themselves and everyone around them. It must be true, since the bad adults said it. Do you not possess the nature for revenge? You do not possess the nature for revenge. Moreover, you had no focal point for your revenge. It was just retaliating for those who put me through hell, wasn't it? It's likely that personally killing all the perpetrators wouldn't have given you peace of mind at all, but only left you more depraved. Gradually, you begin to take revenge upon the society that trapped you in that situation. Retaliation that was justified at first would be devolved into mass murder. All because the focus of your revenge wasn't fixed from the start. Your failure was apparent when you hadn't decided upon a good place to stop. Your heart was not suited for revenge. That was the reason why I stopped you. Yeah, revenge doesn't yield anything positive. Don't try to close things off with some overly humanistic slogan before we got into the root of this discussion. Such superficial dialogue distorts the essence of the things. Then it ends up becoming just a matter of mental burden. I rather loathe it, the way that you impose tolerance upon victims, the righteousness of it all. When they're coming from bad adults, even honest opinions are suspect. So, in other words, to keep myself from being eaten away at, I just have to avoid becoming a bad adult like you guys. Whoa now! If you can learn from what bad examples are, even being around bad adults can be rewarding. I wake up hearing the voices of the people I've killed and have trouble getting back to sleep. In the worst cases, I sometimes hear them even while I'm awake. Because I'm so intelligent, I've memorized the histories of everyone I've killed, including their family structures. You really need some counseling, don't you? I could introduce you to a good therapist. I spent some time playing cards. Alright. One more, well, second to last tea party. We'll need one on the Ilias route. Go to Alstramaria's room. Yep. Delighted with the kitty. Delighted with the bear. Delighted with Heinrich. The tea party proceeded along with a cheerful mood. Alstramaria looks delighted. Yep, most wonderful tea party. And then in the Ilias route, we can do the worst possible tea party. Which would be what? Cupid, Candy, and Eden. Those are the worst combinations. Anyway, let's see. Did Alma? Well, we have the opportunity now. Might as well do you. Items needed for our plan. There are many treasures within my castle, but I haven't sorted through them yet, so I wouldn't know what's useful. The Machina? Did you seriously think I'd know anything about this? Alright, your ambitions. Why, look at the time. I'm starting to feel rather peckish. Luckily, a fine meal has presented itself before me. I'm not meal. Ah! Her large hands reached out, grabbed my body, and throws me almost carelessly into her gaping maw. That doesn't look like her maw. That looks like between her boobs. Okay. Well, she's not swallowing him so far. She's just keeping him girl between her boobs. Alright, so she did eat him.